Today we're talking about the 3 best weight loss tips for men over 40. If you're a guy, heck, even if you're a guy in your late 30s, this video will apply to you. If you're over the age of 40, you'll definitely want to tune in because I'm going to give you the 3 best things I found to be helpful for clients I've worked with who are trying to lose weight. Without further ado, let's jump into today's video. All right, guys, tip number 1, we're kicking things off with a training tip. We're going to get to the nutrition and cardio stuff here in a second, but when you're working out, there's something I want you to pay attention to, and it's called RIR, reps in reserve. This thing has made a huge difference in my training as I started to add up the years that I've been working out, wanting to avoid injury, wanting to avoid getting overly sore and not be able to train for days on end, or being out of the gym completely because I hurt myself. This has saved me time and time again. Now, what is reps in reserve? Basically what it is stopping your sets short for a certain number of reps that you could have done. So for example, if I'm trying to leave 3 reps in the tank, if I get to my target rep range, 8 to 12 reps, for example, I would stop when I know, okay, I could probably do 3 more, but now's a good time to stop, okay? As long as I'm in that 8 to 12 rep range, I'm good. Now, over time, I might target 2 reps in reserve or 1 rep in reserve for a short period of time if I'm trying to really push the intensity. But what this does, as you start to gain more training experience, is it helps you avoid pushing yourself to the point where you break something or tear something, right? As we get older and we start adding up the years that we've been training, it's more likely that you'll run into little injuries along the way. It's part of the game. But you can avoid catastrophic injury by leaving a little bit in the tank. There's a phrase that I believe Lee Haney, a former world champion bodybuilder, said. He said, don't annihilate, just stimulate. When you go in the gym, the goal is to stimulate the muscle, not annihilate every single time. If you start to adopt this mindset where you're training smart, you're training hard, you're pushing yourself, but you leave a little bit in the tank, that gives you the opportunity to come back day after day and avoid injury. That's tip number 1. All right, so another weight loss tip for guys over 40 who maybe don't have a lot of time. Maybe you have a really busy career. You're in and out of meetings all day. You have team meetings. Then you have family stuff. You have date nights. You don't have time to go do scheduled cardio, right? You're in the gym training for 45 minutes and then you're on to the rest of your day. My suggestion is to start walking more. There's been studies done on what are called blue zones throughout the world. These are zones where people live longer periods of time, like crazy ages, 100, 105, and so on and so forth. One of the number 1 habits that these people have is walking more. And of course, you assume like these people probably are in better shape, and they are, right? They carry less body fat. They are at a healthier weight for longer periods of time. They just live generally healthier lifestyles, but one of their top habits is just to walk more. And that's something you can start to incorporate throughout your day when given the opportunity. Start getting up off your desk or sitting up from the couch or whatever you're doing and start pacing around or going for short walks to start breaking up the day a little bit, but also start adding up the overall activity that you're doing to burn more calories. If you're trying to lose weight, it's really a calories in versus calories out game at the end of the day. Yes, there's more details. Yes, you'll need to get more protein in and train and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, an easier way to just get into fat loss mode is to move more. So my suggestion is walk more, schedule a walk in the middle of the day, schedule a walk at the end of the day with your spouse or kids, go out to the field, local track and go for a walk. Just get more active. That's going to make fat loss and weight loss so much easier. And it'll help you avoid having to do crazy cardio to drop fat. All right, so 3rd tip today, and this one's big. This one's nutrition related. As you get older, you have more responsibilities on your plate, and it becomes harder to sit down and actually have scheduled meals. Typically, your mornings are going to be packed, whether it's dropping the kids off at the school, rushing to your office, handling calls with your team. You may not have time to eat. That's where people get in trouble, right? They head to the drive-thru, they go to Starbucks or whatever local, breakfast spot and grab something quick because they just don't have time to create food. So I have a way of eliminating this whole entire issue, and that is intermittent fasting. Completely skipping breakfast in the morning, which gives you a couple things. 1, more calories to be able to eat later, right? You'll have bigger meals later in the day, like dinner time or maybe a mid-afternoon snack, whatever it is where you might be a little bit hungry, and you'll have calories that you saved by not eating breakfast, which is a win-win. Number 2, it gives you more energy and clarity. Not eating takes the energy that would be used for digestion and allows you to apply it to whatever brain power you need for the morning things that you have going on. Plus, it frees you up from the stress of having to find time to eat in the morning and not having to run around trying to grab a quick breakfast. You now can just get on with your day, get the most important tasks done in the morning, and wait till the middle of the day to start your meals. You might find that you absolutely love this and want to fast longer, and that's totally fine. But when it comes to weight loss, this is a great tool because it allows you the freedom to eat when you're the most hungry and not when you aren't. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video of the 3 best weight loss tips for guys over 40. If you want more help and you want more tips just like this, I do have a guide. It's in the first comment below. It's completely free. It'll take you in the next steps on this whole transformation journey. It'll give you a few more things you can start to implement right away to see dramatic results in a very short period of time. If you're interested in skipping a couple steps, we actually have a coaching program for guys over the age of 30 who want to lose weight and are sick and tired of looking in the mirror, feeling frustrated with how they look and feel. If you want to stop spinning your wheels and you're sick of trying to do it on your own, and you want a coach that's going to guide you every step of the way, we have that program for you. It's in the description below. You can check it out. And if you're interested, you can apply and schedule a chat to see if we're a good fit. In the meantime, please leave a comment with your #1 weight loss tip. What have you found to be the most helpful? It helps more people see the video, and I'd love to connect with you so I know what videos to make for you moving forward. In the meantime, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Josiah Novak with thetruetransformation.com. Peace.